Alexa, play.
Public Wi-Fi network. You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Eve Queen, what's up, Eve Queen? Share the broadcast. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, love. I like your hair, Eve Queen. I'm gonna kill myself. Stop this. Stop fucking with people's lives. Who are you talking about, man? Like, don't say that. I don't know. Who are you talking to, bro? Like, the Guardian is in the building, and who are you talking to? Like, are you asking for help, bro? Who the fuck you talk about fucking with people's lives? Because I don't fuck with nobody's lives, bro. I'm a medium. I help people, motherfucker. Hey, believe me. Hold on, I get that shit fucked up. Believe me, you need me. Believe me, you need me. Believe me, you need me. What's up? Believe me, you need me. Yo, you see that? You saw what that fucking dude wrote? What the fuck was that about? Nah, I don't eat nasty chips like that. No, hell the fuck no. What the fuck is that comment, right? Dude, I don't know. Here's the only thing I can think of. Might be, hold on. Hold up. Big White, wait. Yeah, I'm a medium, yeah. I'll help you, sweetheart. You gotta tell me, you have to beam in. Oh, my stomach is fucked up. All I'm gonna say is this. Today I made a statement, which was this. Oftentimes, those that say, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, I want to commit suicide, right? Them motherfuckers don't do it. It's the dudes that don't say shit. They go fucking off themselves and they don't even know afterwards. Yeah, I can't promise you I have information for you, but I could try. Of course. You can come up. Hold on. Hold up. I can't promise you anything, but I could try to help you. Alright. Go ahead. I need to hear your voice. I don't need to see your face. I don't need to see your face. I can look at your picture. I can't promise you. It depends what comes through. Maybe something will come through, maybe it won't. It's going to depend. It'll come up and then we'll try it. The sound waves go through the earphones, so that transmits your energy, sweetheart. So, but we could talk about normal. At first, like, the best way to connect, though, is for us to speak. And then at that point, I'll start to pick it up. Yo, bye. LM, man, you can't come to my fucking broadcast. I don't know you. What's up, believe me, you need me?
What's up?
So what's the situation? So I don't need details. I need to know, like, what it is you're looking for. Is there something bothering you right now? Like, you gotta just talk to me at first, and then I'll tell you how it works. So, anyways, I'm Sozer. Nice to speak with you. I've never seen you broadcast before. I've only seen your pictures because I think you dated some dude on this app, and he was like, "Yeah, I think it was White Boy," and he was like, "Yeah, this is my girl" or whatever. So I went to your profile to see, like, yeah, let me see what this dude's girlfriend used to look like or did look like.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's we definitely don't talk about.
What's that?
I said that's something we definitely don't talk about.
What? Well, I was gonna get married to somebody on this app. Hold on, say that again. What?
I said you're gonna have to delete this replay for me, please. Hey, what?
Yeah, no worries. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. I got you. What up, Callie? I mean, I almost got married to a girl on this app. I'll have to delete this one too. She's I'll say her name. Fuck it. It was Green Eyes, but not his green eyes.
Oh yeah.
We had the marriage, so it ain't that serious. Like, but I'll make sure it's gone. I don't talk about her either. I got no beef with her. I just don't talk about her.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Callie?
So you don't ever come up. Meant like talk to like people that
spirits on the other side. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, but there's different ways that it works. Like one, obviously, me hearing your voice and talking to you, then things will start to kind of appear in my mind. Her ex is a post, so no bueno. Yeah, no good. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel you. Callie, you can come up too. Would you only come to my broadcast when your homegirl's here? That's how it works, Callie. I see you. No, but Callie would come. Like, well, I haven't seen Callie in a minute, but so by hearing you speak, it will allow me to kind of like maybe get images in my head. So I guess just tell me a little bit about, not about the deceased, but like what you're struggling with. So, for instance, like if there's a situation where like you had some questions about the death or some things that were unanswered that you weren't sure about. I don't know. I've never seen her. But I don't doubt it. So, all right, say that again.
The death is a mystery. We don't know what happened.
All right. The death is a mystery. Okay. So a good way for me to try to like connect will be to I should fucking send me some AFK bullshit. I'm trying to take some medication at the same time. Well, when I start to ask questions, I'll just need you to answer yes or no. So, anyways, why is it that let me think what questions I want to start out about that to ask you. Well, first off, how long ago did the person pass away?
3 years ago.
3 years ago? Okay. I need you to talk more. I need you to tell me about yourself. Because if you talk a little bit, then I can tune into your energy. But a blank screen, and I need to look at your picture too. Just talk. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, where you're from, shit like that. That helps me tune in.
Okay. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm a psych nurse.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
I've been a nurse for almost 5 years.
Okay.
I'm 25. My sign is Cancer.
I hope you don't have any.
I hope I don't either.
Okay, yeah. So, tell me. That's fine, but I'm gonna hear something interesting. How do you end up meeting somebody on the app? Just like I'll tell you, if I tell you how I met the person on the app, my situation, I never even seen her broadcast. Like I'd never seen this person broadcast ever before I met her. Never saw her broadcast.
I've known him since I was 17.
So, all right. So my situation, I was driving to Miami, I get like gifted or something. I don't know, it was like back in July. I joined the app in June. She gifted me, and then when I got to Miami, I checked who it was. The next morning, I like contacted her and was just like did a head to head or something, or beamed with her, and then she was just like, "Hey, do you want you want to hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh, excuse me. She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." So she came to pick me up, and then that's basically how we met. But it wasn't until after I met her that I saw her broadcast. Besides that, so it wasn't like, because I would say, like, most people, if you're watching, not like the majority of people, the way their minds work, at least dudes, they get like this fucking hex. I call it the hex. It's like they watch somebody and they become mentally obsessed. They're fucking fascinated with the appearance of an individual and they can't stop fucking fascinating about it. Like, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. So I would say, for the most part, it's probably not a fucking good idea to meet somebody that's been like gifting you and shit. You know, just as much as I'd tell a stripper not to fucking date their client, you know? Yeah. So that wasn't the situation. So now let me just see here. Hold on a second. I need to know, because I can't explain how this works, but answer this question. The person that passed away, are they immediate family, yes or no?
No.
They're not. Because the reason I asked that is because when you were talking, and again, like, there's a lot of energy that comes through the room. Even these chats where they're talking have energy. When you were talking, I saw like a male. Is it a male that passed away?
Yes.
Okay. So I did see a male, and I the reason I asked if it was immediate family, because I felt like what I saw could have been like, at least the way it appeared to me, was like a brother. But I'm like, that's why I needed to ask. Was it immediate family? And you said no, so, okay, the answer is no. But the way I see the person, where and I don't know what they look like, I see I feel like the person, although, and I don't know if this is right, like, we're never 100% right. I need you to know that. We're never 100% confident in what we're told, and I need to, like, always kind of trust the first things that I'm told and not doubt myself, because it's very difficult to, like, not think we're fucking insane, I saw a male, and when I say brother, because I feel like when they're showing me this person, are they, now, I don't know, to me, they look around your age, but a little older. Like, I felt like the person is like 30-ish, like, not old, but like around your age. Would that be correct? Would that be correct? Like, around your age? Like, they could be a little older. They're not younger, I don't think. I believe they're a little older than you. So and I feel like the person the reason I said is it immediate family, I feel like they showed themselves to me like, hey, like, I was like her brother. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if what else I could see. Well, I see him when he whoever this person is, they're wearing like a sweat. I don't know why they're showing me this. They had like a sweatshirt and like sweatpants on, like they were just chilling. And like, I almost picture like the dude having his hat sideways and shit. Like, and I don't know why, but that's just like what I saw. And like, when I say I see it, it's in my mind. It's not like a visual picture. I'm not seeing it through my eyeballs. It's in my head. So whoever this person is, I believe that, like I said, they're around your age, and I got the feeling that they kind of want me to say to you, like, tell her, and like, that if you tell her, like, we're kind of like brothers, she'll understand. So I assume this is like a very close male friend of yours that passed away. That's either a best friend. I don't sense, they're not showing me anything to say like it was a boyfriend. I'm not seeing that. I see like a friend. Like it's a very close, someone you really cared about. It's possible that maybe if he was still alive, or who knows if y'all would have ever like came together. But I know that this person meant a lot to you, and you meant a lot to him. Like just how they showed themselves to me. So, does that make any sense?
Yeah.
All right. So, now here's the things I don't like to ask. This is the part that I don't like, because if I'm wrong, then it's like, okay. Did he use drugs?
Yeah.
Did he use needles?
Yeah.
Okay, because they're showing me that I believe what he's showing me is that he used heroin and opioids. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to know that it's a sickness, and that I'm trying to figure out if I can get if he'll give me his name. Fuck, I gotta put my fucking phone. This dude really fucking loved you, yo. Like he loved you a lot. Like I don't even know how to explain how much he loved you. Who this person is, I can tell you that. Like loved you, wasn't in love with you. Like he loved you, like as a person. Like he thought you were an amazing person. Like your relationship, everything about like you guys as friends was like awesome for him. And I feel like that's like the main thing he's saying or trying to show my spirit guides is like, yo, like I loved her, man. Like she's the shit. Like me and her were fucking tight, and there was nobody like and I feel like he's saying to me like you were his closest girl friend that he rocked with, or he feels that way at least. That's how I feel. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, fuck. Hold on a second. So, anyways, in regards to the drugs, like, he's showing me that he used heroin, and because I saw him hold these, like, syringes up. So I know that his passing was... I know that his passing was drug-related. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and now I feel like after I said that, then immediately I see or hear, like, him say that, now I don't know if this is... I feel like he thinks that you're questioning that because of his drug use, which I believe, that he struggled with this, like, throughout his life. And I don't know, like, I feel like maybe he got treatment before, but then he relapsed, and, like, it was just a battle. And I don't know, did he ever seek treatment before? At least try to stop, or go to an outpatient program or something?
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, and now he's saying basically to me, he feels bad. I feel like he feels bad because he left you with like these unanswered questions, and I believe that these unanswered questions, I believe that the unanswered questions are that you have some concern or you wonder, and I'm going to clarify this afterwards, that did he mean, and tell me if I'm wrong, is the unanswered question that you think that he may have intentionally done this?
Yes, because of the position he was in.
Oh, stop. I'm sorry. I don't want you to tell me anything more than what I'm asking, okay? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So he's showing me this. He's saying, like, he feels awful that he left these unanswered questions to you. I wish I can get his name. Like, let me see if I can figure his name out afterwards. But at this point, I don't feel like he even cares about the name. He wants to make this clear that for whatever reason with his passing, that these questions that you have about whether he intentionally took his life or it was an accidental overdose, he's showing me clearly, like, I did not mean to do this. When I went to get high, I didn't mean to do as much as I did, and I died. Like, and like he's being adamant, like, I swear to you, I did not mean to kill myself, but it happened. So I'm going to assure you 100% he did not commit suicide, and he did not mean to die. Like, those were not his intentions. Like, I feel him saying, like, yeah, man, like, I didn't fucking try to kill myself. I would have been getting high the next morning. Like, kind of, like, laughing about it. Like, joking. Like, but not joking about the death. Like, saying in this, like, is that something he would say? Like, man, I was, like, are you serious? No way I tried to kill myself. Man, I was getting high. I would have woken up and gotten high. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I can tell you 100% that he did not commit suicide. Now, in terms of the reason that you're doubting it, he's not telling me why, and I don't think he cares to really show me, because he showed me the needles. I don't know why it is that you doubt it, and I don't really care, but I can assure you 100% he did not intentionally mean to take his life. It was a complete accident. When he went to shoot up, hold on, let me see. So I believe that the dope that he used had fentanyl in it in his cut, and that's what caused the overdose. That's what I believe. I don't know if that's true. I see the toxicology report, but I know that from wherever he was getting the heroin from before, this time when he got it, it was different, and that's what killed him. Do you know his drug use? Does that make any sense? Do you ever know, like, where he bought his drugs? I know that he did not mean to die, and this time when he got the drugs, like, unfortunately, the person who sold him the drugs just had a bad batch of heroin that either had too much fentanyl in it, and, he pulls back the syringe, and hold on, let me see if he's showing me something here. Wait. Did he pass away inside of someone else's house, not his own? Or who's, like, because I'm seeing, hold on, wait. I feel like I see him like showing me a couch, like, like saying to me, and I don't know if this is his house, that he was, and it doesn't really matter. Let me just see if I know for a fact. No, wait. He died in his house, correct? Or no? I'm confused about where it is that he's showing me that he passed. Because, I can't tell if it's in his house or he was at somebody else's house. Like, another friend. Was he in a house?
No.
He wasn't inside of a house? Well, I don't know why I'm seeing, like, a house associated with... Maybe that's where he normally got high? Is that... Hold on, wait. You have to understand that it's like a puzzle to me when they're showing me this shit. He's showing me a house. And inside of a house. When you knew his drug habits, And if I was to say to you, hey, where would he typically get high? What would your answer be? At home?
No, at this one kid's house.
At a house, right? Like, your answer would be he would typically get high at a house, correct?
Yeah.
So that's what now I believe that's why he's showing me a house. Like, he wants me to bring this up, that, like, tell her that I typically got high at a house. So now like I said, it's like a puzzle sometimes. Now that was confusing me. I couldn't figure out why he kept showing me a house and a couch. Like, what the fuck are you showing me this for, dude? Like, what's going on? So, now that you told me that he got high there, he's not telling me where exactly he died. But I mean, sometimes I'll just ask the question for you to answer it, because it does not really matter at this point since I've gotten to this far. I need to know, was he found inside of his car, in a car, or outside? Is that where he was found dead?
Yeah, in the passenger seat of his own car.
Okay, because you showed me a car. Okay. So, I'm sorry for your loss, okay? I'm really sorry. And he's making me feel really sad. Like, part of being a medium is that I can feel his, it's called clear emotion, when I can feel how he felt, like, and he feels bad that you're in so much pain. Like, that's what he's saying to me. That he didn't mean to make you hurt. He knows that you're really hurting. Like, that's why he's making me feel this sad. Is this true? So, he feels really bad that it's fucked you up a lot, like, since he died. You just have to give me a minute, okay? But he feels really bad about that you're struggling with it, and he didn't mean for this to be some, like, big confusion, you know, like, he's not telling me why you were questioning that. He's not saying, I feel like he's saying to me, she would know that she knows me well enough to know I wouldn't try to commit suicide. So why would you think he was trying to kill himself? Because he clearly didn't.
Just because of him being in the passenger seat of his own car.
That was because when he did the shot, it was so strong, he never got out of the car. He died in the car. Like, he got high in the car. He was sick before he went to get the drugs. And as soon as he got the drugs, he did them in the car. I don't know where the car was, but he got high immediately. As soon as he got the drugs, he shot up immediately. Like, as soon as he had the drugs, he was dope sick before he got the drugs. I know this. That he was sick. And he got high in the car. And when he got high in the car, he died. So, you know, all because of the car is the main reason that you're wondering that he tried to kill himself, because he died inside the car?
Yes, but it was the passenger seat of his own car.
Yeah, but the reason he was in the passenger seat of his own car, because wherever the car was, he got into the passenger seat because he knew once he shot up, he was going to be so fucked up, he didn't want to drive.
Yes, that just makes me question, we don't know who was with him.
Well, nobody killed him. And then he's not showing me anyone with him. What do you mean, who was with him? He's not saying there's... He's not showing me that anyone... Are you like, because what I'm saying this about the car, it was his car, right?
Yeah.
He consciously got out of the driver's seat, parked the car wherever he did, he got into the passenger seat and shot up. That's it. Now, like, he's not telling me whether he went to cop with somebody. He's not telling me, like, hey, I was copping with somebody. He's not saying that. He's just telling me, like, dude. And I believe I can read this because I'm a recovering heroin addict. I used to be a heroin addict when I was in my 20s. And I think it's like, he's like, dude, you know. And that's like what I hear him saying. You know, to me, he's saying. So, and I hear him saying, like, dude, you know, like, I was sick. I knew that if I shot up in the driver's seat, like, I didn't want to take the chance of possibly driving, so I just got out of the car, got in the passenger seat, and that assured me that I'd be so mad by the time I, shot up and it was all fucked up that I wouldn't end up driving because I would nod out and I'd be in the passenger seat. That's what he's saying. Like, he's not making, like, any reference to, like, accusing anybody of being guilty of what he did. Like, I feel like he's owning it, saying, like, yeah, I was an addict, whatever, and, I got into the passenger seat. But, like, see, like, I wasn't crying because I was sad myself. He made me feel sad. Like, he honestly made me feel really sad about how much it hurt you. And so that's why I was crying. So I need you to know that he didn't commit suicide. He thought he was doing the right thing by getting into the passenger seat because he didn't want to drive. And he knew that, like, potentially, like, if he shot up and he didn't get that fucked up, maybe he might go and drive. So in his mind, he was like, I'm going to get in the passenger seat, and if I nod off and the cops come, I won't be accused of driving my car fucked up, is what he's saying. Like, I'm in the passenger seat, so I can't get a DWAI, driving while ability is impaired, because I'm the passenger. I wasn't driving.
Okay.
That's exactly what he's saying to me. Like, come on, man. Like, I got in the passenger seat because, God forbid, if the cops came, then I would have gotten in trouble for fucking driving while, like, high, like, abilities impaired. So I got in the passenger seat so that if the cops did come, then worst case scenario, I'm just in trouble for possession of narcotics, and that's it. But as a result, he died in his car. And then he's not showing me anything about, like, he just wants to make it, like, he's not showing me who, like, if he cops with anybody or anything like that, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. Like, but the main thing he's showing me is that to explain to you why he was in that seat, and that's his exact explanation. The reason I got in the passenger seat was because I did not want to drive my car fucked up or possibly have the police come and get like a DWAI. So instead I got in the passenger seat, and if they came, then I was in the passenger seat. I wasn't driving fucked up. Fucking somebody else was driving my car or something. That, like, was a thought process. That's why he was in the passenger seat. And I know this for a fact. Like, I know that's why he was in the passenger seat. That's why he was in the passenger seat. And he's not accusing anybody of it, but, like, he is telling me that this time when he got the dope, when he did it, it was way stronger or cut with, like, a lot of fentanyl. And, did they find drugs on him?
I don't know.
Oh, because he's showing me that, like, he didn't even get to use what he bought, is what he's showing me. He's showing me that, the drugs that he purchased, like, do you know who he was with that night?
I was supposed to be with him.
Okay, so he's showing me that when he went to go and... Hold on a second, wait. When he went to go cop... Hold on, I lost my train of thought. When he went to go and cop, the reason I said, do you know who he's with, is because there's no doubt in my mind that he went and he copped the drugs. That's why I asked you. Oh, you didn't. Your answer to me is this: Who was he with? Who was he with when he went to get the drugs?
We don't know.
Because he wasn't with anybody. He went by himself. He went to the drug dealer's house to get the drugs. Like, he's not showing me that he went with anybody but himself. He went to wherever he cops. He got the drugs. And was sick, and he couldn't wait to do them back at wherever he normally gets high. And that's when he got into the passenger seat and got high. And then it was too much, and he passed away. So, do I believe that he saw, obviously he saw people, like, you weren't that close, like, you don't even know where he bought the dope? Because usually people buy from the same dealer.
Well, the person that he usually does get it from won't admit that.
Of course, but they're not going to admit it because of the fact that
he died from it, yeah.
Yes, of course. Because they'll be charged with attempted, like, you know, whatever the charge is for fucking somebody ODing on your fucking drugs as a drug dealer. So, yeah. But he's making it clear that, like, he went on his own, saw the drug dealer, bought the drugs, got in the car, couldn't wait till he got to where he was. Was he supposed to be going to was he supposed to come and see you? Or is he going somewhere else? Wherever go ahead. Where was he supposed to be going?
He was supposed to be going home at that time.
Yeah, so wherever he was supposed to be going, he couldn't wait to do the drugs to get back to the house. He had to do them before. And he killed him. And so and then in terms of whoever he saw that night, like you said, they won't admit it because they don't want to be implicated in his death. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that they found drugs on him. Like, because he's showing me, like, he didn't go and just cop, like, I feel like he bought a bundle. Would he normally get a bundle? He wouldn't just buy 1 or 2 bags, would he?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that he had more dry. He had more, like, to me it looks like he has, like, like wax baggies in his pocket. And, like, legit, he did that, whatever he put into that needle was the first of what he had taken out of the package. Like, whether there was 10 bags in the bundle, whatever he had taken out and put into that syringe, he only did it once. And that was it. And the one time he did it, it killed him. And that was the end of it. So, yeah, and I can assure you of this, 100%. I wish I could tell you what his name is, but, like, I don't see him he's not giving me the, you know, and I believe that oftentimes, like, when they come through, sometimes the name isn't important. Like, because he wanted to clarify the fact that he did not intentionally kill himself. Like, that was the main thing that he emphasized to me. That, hey, I didn't do this on purpose. Fucking, I went to buy the drugs from wherever he normally got them from. Longer. Like, he's almost saying to me, he never thought that it would have caused this much, like, pain and confusion for you. And he's actually, like, surprised that you thought that he may have possibly done this intentionally.
Okay.
Like, he's like, you know, she knows me better than that. Like, did he ever talk? Because, like, I hear him saying, like, I never even really talk about, like, I wasn't the type of dude. Like, I was, just hooked on dope, and I didn't talk about often myself and this and that. Like, did he? No, right?
No.
Because he's telling me this. Like, I didn't talk about committing suicide or, there's those people that talk about that shit and, but he's like, I didn't talk about committing suicide or wanting to die. This is what happened and this is how it happened. So, like, and I'm positive, and I need you to know this, that he did not commit suicide. It was an accident. He didn't mean to die that day in the car. His plans were to get high. When he sobered up, he was going to get into the driver's seat and drive to wherever he was going to be going. So, I hope that I hope that the information that I told you gives you some closure to the situation, because I'm confident that everything that he's showed me is true.
Okay.
So, and I hope I have no vested interest in making lies up. I have this gift and I use it to help people. And I have no vested interest to make anything up to you. So I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to fabricate anything that I don't know. I can only tell you what I know. I don't even know his name. And sometimes I'll get a name, sometimes I won't. But, and you gave me no information about what happened. So I don't know you besides, and I never talked to your boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I hope that you know and can trust that everything that I told you is true. And to actually let it go. Like, I need you to know that, you came to me. I've seen you before. I saw your pictures. I was like, oh, word, that dude got a hot chick. He doesn't seem like the type of chick to have a bad chick, but I see plenty of dudes to get bad chicks because they have good personalities and they're semi-decent looking. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. Anyway. Anyways, I kind of see him, like, saying to me now, he felt so bad, and he never thought in a million years that you would have thought what you had thought. Like, he's like almost saying to me, like, I would have never thought that she would have thought I would have done something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need you to know that he didn't do this on purpose. And be at peace with this. Like, you don't need to seek any more validations further than what I gave you. Like, there's no more questioning his death. He did not mean to die. It was a total accident. And, he feels really, he's laughing right now. Like, he's laughing. He's laughing. Like, are you freaking serious? This chick's smart. Like, how could she actually think I would want to kill myself? Like, I had a good life. Like, I had cool friends. Like, whatever. Like, and that's kind of what I feel like he's saying. Like, yo, she was cool for me, man. Like, I had a cool best friend. Like, that's just what I see him saying. Like, and that, he's actually really shocked that you thought that he did it on purpose, And I think that's why he is able to communicate that to me so clearly, because he knows how much you're hung up on this, like extremely hung up on it. And you didn't seek out a medium before to help you?
No.
No. Okay.
I've seen like psychics and stuff. They've like randomly told me things.
More? Did they tell you as much as were they able to tell you what I told you?
No, not so much. They just said that like someone's like coming in really heavy.
Yeah, so everyone's gift is different. Yeah, like they were expressing how he passed.
Yeah, they were like,
oh, they don't connect with the dead.
Yeah, they were saying that they don't like connecting with the dead because it's just too much.
I mean, like, it could be too much, like I said, because I was upset. But I know that I have a gift and I can help you. And I hope that after you leave my beam right now, that you could sleep at peace tonight, knowing that he didn't commit suicide. He passed away from a drug overdose, sweetheart. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. And, you made my day by coming to me, because if I can help one person a day, I feel like I did what I needed to do.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, I mean, you didn't give me any information. So, I'm sorry I can't give you his name, but I don't think it matters. I feel like he's saying to me, don't worry about it, Sozer. Like, you don't need to tell her the name. You gave her what she wanted to know. And you gave her enough information for her to know that you're not fabricating it, because you don't know her and you don't know me. So.
All right, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have
Yeah, of course. And yeah, absolutely. And I really hope that you can move not past his loss, but move past the doubt and know that what I told you is the truth. And never worry about it again. It's what happened.
I'm going to try.
All right, sweetheart?
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
For sure. I'm sorry about him passing, but
Yes.
thank you for coming to me.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.